Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Tuesday, October 4th, 2016. The reason why we're looking at the SPY here, which is the tracking ETF for the S&P 500, is because literally we're holding a major trend line. If you recall, about a week, 2 weeks ago, I discussed this exact same level and said if this line breaks, you will see a market that goes down literally 500 to 1,000 points on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is huge, guys. You know, there's literally one level in an area on a stock market, and this is it. Let me zoom out. Take a look at this. So what you do is you connect the lows right here and look at just connecting through these lows right through here, and you are on this level. If this line breaks, this market should dump not only down to this double bottom, but continue down on the S&P to 2,000. On the SPY, that's the equivalent of 200. So you're talking about, from current levels, another 15 points down. 15 points. I mean, that's a huge move. All right. In addition, I think it's very important to understand that you're still holding a bearish inside bar pattern on the S&P 500. And you can see it very clearly here. Look at this drop. So you had the immediate drop here, and then this is all choppy inside bar action. And here you can see that trend line hugging the lows right there that this market is hanging on to. Now, the market has hung on to it for quite some time. There's no guarantee that it will break. But I'm telling you right now, if it breaks, everything breaks. All right, that's it. That's the bottom line. I mean, this is huge. You want to see where you're going to go first, 200 moving average, and then you're going to double bottom. Here's your 200 level target. But you will get a small bounce off the 200 just because it's the 200 MA. But ultimately, guys, this is huge. All right, markets again today. What I find fascinating about today is that many of the key components to the market that you would think would be taking them down are not taking them down. For instance, take a look at Deutsche Bank. All right, Deutsche Bank obviously was a huge fear factor recently. Take a look. This is actually up 27 cents on the day, not even down. Other factors that have been weak for the markets, oil, right? If oil drops, sometimes the markets drop. Well, look, oil's basically flat. The USO is still holding negative 2 cents on the day. So there are keys here that are very intriguing to me that you could make a case for why the market's struggling here. And again, it's almost counterintuitive because you have to say to yourself, wait a minute, so if the markets are down $1.50 on the spiders right now, which is about 15 points on the S&P, and you have oil flat and Deutsche Bank's green, well, what happens if oil starts to pull back? I mean, that's the question, right? I mean, that's quite a question, too. By the way, other big drops today. Take a look at 3M. That is a great drop. That's taking the Dow Jones Industrial Average down substantially. McDonald's down $1. I mean, you could just go across the board. The other thing I think is so key, take a look at this, guys. NVIDIA today selling off beautifully after opening and making a new 52-week high. Big sell-off, big reversal. Had a topping tail yesterday. That looks like it's cooked, all right? And again, SMH opened and moved initially higher. Now seeing some selling pressure here to the downside. One of my favorite trades has been Qualcomm. I picked up puts on this recently, just a couple days ago, on this topping tail right here, and then look at the sell-off since. We're in the money huge on those puts. So there's trades here, folks. You want options, you go to the options alerts. You want swing trades with live entry prices, exit stops, all that stuff, you go to the Research Center. Take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center, folks. Get daily videos, analysis, and again, live trades. All of it updated, time-stamped. You got it. It's right there. Full transparency on that. And again, if you're an options trader, go to that options alerts. Take a look at this. So the two recent options I picked up were Qualcomm, and we're already in the money huge on that, and then Procter & Gamble puts, and I picked up Procter & Gamble puts right here at the highs on Friday. And look at the drop already on this, down like $2 net. Those options are already soaring in the money because of that. And by the way, I'm holding these because I bought nice ones that have some time to go, and we're going to break here to the downside. I want to show you this on the bigger time frame. Look at the gap fill up here. Look at that fill right there. See this big gap? We filled it. Boom. Pick up the puts. And this thing, honestly, I think this is the target. See this pivot high area right here? See how you put a line there and it matches and goes right here towards the 200? That's where this thing is going. You're talking about like an $83, $84 price target on Procter & Gamble. And that's a big move for Procter & Gamble, folks. That's a big move. And huge in options land for sure. Anyways, bottom line is come to InTheMoneyStocks.com. Profit with the pros here. Let's make some money, folks. Lots to do. Lots of action. I'll see you soon.